Often, you find yourself scrolling through your social feed, Instagram, daydreaming about faraway lands, inspiring photography, and life-changing adventure. Then you wake up and check your bank balance. You are really broke. So let's face it, airports, airplanes, and time zones are all part of what makes traveling so exciting. Cross-country road trip, the drive that takes you 8 hours just to get out of town, doesn't sound so grand after all. So while an overnight layover somewhere in Mombasa sounds extremely far more appetizing, the only problem, you're broke. Bills, tuition, gas, groceries, life always seems to get in the way of crossing off a bucket list destination. But just like there are clever ways around hitting a negative bank balance, there are clever ways to travel cheaply. My name is Marklin Stacy, and in today's video we're going to be looking at some of the hacks you can use in order to travel cheaply on a budget when you are broke. First and foremost, what you can do is to plan around off-peak travel times. When you're trying to travel, if you're broke, you should not go to places during the holidays, that is during the Easter holidays, the Valentine's holidays, the Christmas holidays, because during this particular time, all the prices will be hiked up. So you can choose to travel, let's say during September, where there's no particular holiday whatsoever. And during this time, many hotels, many like these touristic places can have their prices at a lower range that is very much affordable to you. The second one, which is much more outstanding, that is you can choose to stay in hostels. And this one is pretty obvious, but it cannot be overstated just how much more wallet-friendly budget accommodation options like hostels are compared with hotels, resorts, and rental homes. Not only are you getting lower prices for, let's say, some hostel beds are literally just a couple of shillings per night. For example, we have one hostel in Siaya County which is only 800 Kenya shillings per night, but you're getting authentic backpacker atmosphere and memories of a lifetime as well. And there are all kinds of hostels, just like party hostels, relaxing hostels, exotic hostels, rural hotels, etc. And some of the advantages of staying in a hostel is that they usually have common areas where people meet, so you may end up finding someone to share transportation, dinner, or dating. You can choose to venture off the beaten path to save money. And of course, we know touristic traps can be a complete financial nightmare. And by touristic traps, we mean these particular places which are well known by tourists. Tourists coming from abroad go there. Tourists coming from everywhere go there. So you can choose to go a different way. You can choose to go a different path. Let's say you can choose to go to the mountains. If people are going to the beach, go to the mountains where you can find great scenic views which will be as much spectacular just like the other people. But with that, you'll have saved a lot of money, because in these particular places they will choose to charge a lot more because they can see that people are going to their places. But no matter where you go, there will be so many wonderful things to see, people to meet, and food to try that you won't have to spend a fortune or wait in line for hours just to go near. Of course, we know traveling is treasuring experiences over material things. And as we do this, most people who travel on a budget tend to enjoy things like treasuring experiences. And of course, souvenirs are overrated, seriously. Instead of bringing back a suitcase full of touristic things which you bought from somewhere or anywhere, why not focus on collecting memories and experiences instead of material things? That is why when traveling, I choose to go with a larger group of people, my friends, which we can laugh, talk about things, and make memories as well. It makes your travel so much happier, your bags so much lighter, and your wallet so much fatter. Before traveling, of course, you need to do your research. And a no-brainer, really, one of the biggest mistakes a money-conscious traveler can make is to rush into plans. It might be tempting, yes, and sometimes taking your time can be a hassle. But take a moment to read some inspiring and helpful blog posts, watch some videos, shop around, talk with other travelers, read reviews, and see which are the best places you can go, which are cheaper and affordable to you. You can choose to be open to new places, and obviously all of us have lengthy bucket lists. People want to go to Disneyland. They're just married to the ideas of them being in these particular places. And sometimes some of the most amazing destinations in the world aren't on your radar yet, but are totally worth the trip. So often they'll even be cheaper too, which will help you because you're broke. This year, a whole batch of previously under the radar destinations are emerging as backpacker havens, partly because they just aren't as expensive as the traditional hotspots, but still pack a hell of a punch. When you're looking to order food, you can focus on lunch or street food. So if you decide to eat out in more expensive restaurants, eat out at lunch instead of dinner. And in most places, a lunch deal is a lot more cheaper than the full price they charge at dinner. And focusing on the food as well, you can choose eating street food tends to be the cheapest way to feed yourself on a budget. There's a lot of unnecessary fear around this, and you can actually watch the food being prepared and cooked. So it's better than being hidden away in a kitchen. Go for the stands that have a steady queue and freshly prepared food. And for the ones who just can't wait to get away, you just can't wait to plan for your trip, what you can do is you can borrow a bike and a tent. It's as easy as that. So you can't wait to receive, let's say, a scholarship to travel abroad so that you can go to these particular places. You can't wait to receive things like a working visa so you can go abroad or collect enough flight points. You need to go now, and you have a lot of time on your hands. The best option for you is a bike vacation. Send out a message to your friends to see who has a bicycle and a tent that you can borrow, and you're free to go the very same day. Ask people if you can tent in their garden or on their land if you're lucky and you're in a country where you can put up a tent for free in nature. So bike vacation is really an underestimated way of traveling, and all you need is a bit of time and some strong legs, and unless you already have them, you definitely get them. Last but not least, this is the most underrated point of all. People tend to want to go to some posh places and forget the cities they are in. You need to first finish the places which are near you. And I'm sure in your hometown you have some sceneries where even yourself don't know they exist. So take advantage of this on your free days, and of course you're broke. Just get up, gather a few friends and go. And of course it's what I do anyways. So just do this and you'll be able to travel, see new places, see new things, make new memories, and have fun as well. So with that, these are just a few of the ways which you can use as a broke traveler to travel around the city, around your town, and wherever you are. And of course, we have some other points which I may have left out unintentionally, and with this you can do more research on this topic so that you, when you start traveling, you can know exactly what you are doing. And thank you very much for watching till this part of the video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share the video to your friends so that they may learn more about how to travel even if you're broke. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.